Yo, what's good everyone? This is Bino Beats, and for those of you who are new to my channel, I'm a Billboard producer and guitarist from Toronto, Canada. I produce for artists like Rodwave, Youngboy, Polo G, and Scory. On this channel, I'll show you guys how to make emotional guitar melodies and beats 100% from scratch. So if that's something you're interested in, be sure to subscribe and check out my content. Today we're going to be making another Rodwave type beat 100% from scratch. I'll start out by breaking down the loop, and then I'll get on into adding the drums. I actually just had a track drop with Lil Papa called No More Septembers, and the style of this is kind of that, country, melodic, pain type of beat, so I'm going for something a similar style in this video. Last thing before we jump on in is that this particular loop is actually going to be part of my upcoming sample pack called String Theory Waves. Waves is going to be the first pack dropping for my broader String Theory series coming out over the next few months. Waves is going to have over 50 crazy guitar and emotional melodies just like this one that are placement ready. If you guys want to get early access and exclusive discount when it drops, be sure to join my email list. The link is in the description. You'll be the first to hear about the kit dropping. Alright, without further ado, let's get on into it. Alright, so the loop actually started out as this guitar starter, and then I ended up just adding it to it. So here's what I first had in the guitar starter. So it sounds really open and full, but the reason for that is it's actually 3 different takes. First take is just the root notes. Then over here it goes. And for the top end of the strumming, I'm playing this. And then the same thing over here. Those top ends, one's pan to the left, one's pan to the right. And that just makes it sound so much more full and open. When you add the bass line back in, it just sounds so great all together. I then add this texture. And that just repeats throughout the entire loop, acting as kind of a drone. I add this other texture. Same thing as that, it just kind of acts as a drone throughout the entire loop. Honestly, by itself, it sounds like the type of background music you would hear if you're at like a spa or getting a massage. But in the context of the full loop, it just makes it sound so much more sick. So with kind of the strumming and those 2 textures, here's what it sounds like. I then add this other guitar layer. Super repetitive, just playing 2 notes and panned all the way to the left. I then add, which is probably the sickest part in the whole loop, this kind of pedal steel, which I got from Splice. I then added this creamy ambience guitar layer, which is from the Dreamcatcher multi-cut, which I released a few months ago. For a bass, I used one of my favorite basses that I think is super slept on. It's this Drive Octo from Keyscape. So here's what the strumming and everything kind of sounds like with the bass. Super fire, and you can see the bass notes here. I'm just playing a 4, 6, 5, 3, 4, 6, 5, And then I honestly don't even know what these individual chord numbers are, but it's kind of ascending there. And then I just layered that with a bass as well. All right, that breaks down the guitar starter that I started with. So let me then go into the loop that I flipped it into. I started by adding this cinematic piano from Keyscape. Yeah, nothing crazy. Basically just playing the chords with a couple passing notes. It's just playing the root, the fifth, and then the major, minor third of each chord. I then layered that with the Rhodes LA Custom Chorus preset from Keyscape to make it sound more open. And then I also layered it with this pad called Change from Analog Lab. Kind of a weird pad, but acts as a cool texture. The last thing I'm playing is this top line melody, which I'm playing with both the Cinematic Keyscape preset as well as the LA Custom Chorus Rhodes again. And here's what that sounds like with this lead on top. The last thing I added, which really took the loop to the next level, was these vocals. And I actually used Suno AI to make the vocals. If you guys are interested, I can make a tutorial on how I kind of use that to add vocals that perfectly go with the loop I've already created. Dry, here's what the vocals sounded like.
Maple leaves are burning red, falling soft on the ground we tread.
In terms of effects, I pitched it up 3 cents, added a shaper box to pan it from side to side, a lot of this really airy reverb, the ROM airy reverb, it's my go-to, and then I really EQ'd a lot of the high and end out of it just to tuck it into the background. So with effects, here's what it sounds like. Then in the context of the full loop, here's what it sounds like. All right, that breaks down the entire loop. Now let's get to adding some drums. For those of you who are thinking that I really want to make guitar loops that sound crazy like this, but you can't play the guitar yourself, that's where string theory Elements comes into play. Elements is going to be the second part in the string theory series, and it's essentially a phrase kit for those who don't know how to play the guitar themselves but want to make fire guitar loops. It's going to come from everything from individual chords to chord progressions to arpeggios and leads, and a mix of electric and acoustic guitar. They're all going to be super high quality, and it's going to give you everything you need to create a guitar loop 100% from scratch or add guitar that perfectly complements your existing loop. Elements is also going to drop in the next few months, so once again, join my email list and you'll be the first to hear about it, and you'll get an exclusive discount when it drops. Not gonna lie, Elements is going to be a cheat code, and it's going to allow so many people just to level up their loops and take them to the next level. First thing I'll do is just add a basic fruity soft clipper. I won't change any of the settings so I can really get my drums to hit. Try starting with the 808 for this beat. So here's what I got for the 808 pattern so far. And really to get those 808s to hit, what I have them is they're super high in volume, so they're actually going way over 0 dB, but the soft clipper just makes it kind of not distort. What I've also done is I've shortened them a little bit just to make them punchier and turned up the boost a little bit. So here's where I got in terms of the snare. And then to go with that, I added this bouncy hi-hat pattern. I then added this snap with a bit of reverb on it. Just to kind of accent and accentuate the snares. I then added this live hi-hat just to make certain notes hit way harder. Here's what that open hat sounds like. Really starting to hit now. Alright guys, I just spent a few minutes mixing the beat, so let me now play it for you guys.
Okay, Bino, hit that shit.
Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Like the video, do. Subscribe if you want more content like that. And let me know in the comment section below what type of videos do you guys want to see next. Also, if you guys are looking to collaborate with me, hit me up on Instagram, or you can even join my Discord server where we can cook up loops and beats together. And don't forget, String Theory Waves is dropping very soon, so be sure to join my email list and be the first to hear about it and get early access. Alright guys, see you in the next one. Peace.